Well, if you are looking for a great family-friendly staycation option that's close to home, you need to head to our town, Shelbyville, to the Whitetail Crossing Cabin Village. I'm hanging out with owner David Brummer. David, thanks for having us.
Thank you. Welcome.
Tell me a little bit about this resort. It's beautiful.
So it started about 20 years ago. I bought this farm and I wanted to build a cabin for our family to use. And we built cabin 10 down there. And I ran an ad in case anybody else would like to use it, and it sold out. So it got me the idea that maybe there's a demand for this kind of vacation spot. And after all this time, now we have 20 cabins, and we're full all summer long, and people seem to really enjoy it.
Let's talk about the things that are here to enjoy. Obviously, behind me, we've got the swimming pool, but what other amenities do you have to offer?
Everything's geared for families here. So we have the swimming pool, we have hiking trails, we have fishing, we have disc golf, par 3 golf, horseshoes, bags. What am I forgetting?
Well, I know that pickleball has kind of taken over over the country with being a top sport. You have pickleball courts.
Last year we put in pickleball courts, and they're very nice pickleball courts, and the play is increasing every day. And they're over on the east side of the facility. So we encompass about 12 acres here. A lot of room to roam, and people come and stay here. They get some green space. They get a yard of their own by their cabin. They get a fire ring where they can have a fire in the evening to sit around, or weenie roast, grills, outdoor picnic tables for a cookout. Everything's geared for family activities outdoors.
You know, and this is also a great way to get them off of the electronics and to really embrace vacation and being outside. What's your favorite part about here?
You know, I really like hiking the trails. I've always liked that. I like the swimming pool. You know, there's not that much here that I don't like. Sorry.
Which is why you stick around.
I may be a little biased, but, you know, we tried to put in things here that I thought other people would enjoy because I enjoy them. So
tell me a little bit about the cabins themselves, because you did mention you've got 20 different ones. So are we talking like families of 4? Are we talking large groups? Who could stay here?
We're trying to accommodate about everybody. We've got right behind us here is a 5-bedroom cabin. That over there is a 6-bedroom cabin. Those are our biggest ones. Most of them are 2 or 3 bedrooms, and then we have some single ones also. So we have everything from 1 to 5.
Why should people consider making this their vacation destination this summer?
For families, which is who we target, you can bring the kids out here, and you don't have to worry too much. They're going to stay busy. They're going to find plenty to do. They're going to have a great time. And as a parent, you can kind of just relax and watch your children have a good time. And
then you're going to wear them out, and then they're going to sleep well to do it all over again the next day.
Sleep all the way home.
Yes.
A lot of families come back year after year after year. In fact,
sure.
This is strange, but we actually have young parents now with kids that were brought here 20 years ago by their parents.
I love that, keeping the tradition alive.
Yeah.
Why should people come to Shelbyville?
There's a lot to offer here. Lake Shelbyville is probably one of the best and cleanest downstate lakes in the state of Illinois. It attracts over 2 million visitors a year. There's several marinas, lots of restaurants, places to stay, shopping in Shelbyville and Sullivan. There's a lot to do around here. A lot of Abraham Lincoln heritage here. And other things.
So if people are interested in booking a cabin, making a weekend of it, or a week, what do they need to do to do that? Online, call?
217-774-3000. Am I allowed to do that?
Of course you are.
Yeah. This year's about sold out, but there are some weekdays left. But what we do is when people leave, they can reserve those same dates for next year. And they're not committed. So in January, we send out a letter and say, do you still want those dates? If you do, send in a deposit by the end of the month. And then everything opens up in February. So if you would like to stay here next year and you weren't able to get in this year, call during February. That's when we have the most availability.
Okay, very good. Well, this is a great spot here in Shelbyville. Thank you so much for having us.
It's my treat. Thank you.
All right. If you want to learn a little bit more about Whitetail Crossing Cabin Village here in Shelbyville, we'll connect you at ciLiving.tv after today's show, and we do appreciate them for sponsoring our segment today.